So, I was talking to you the other day about my diabetes and how, I think I've been doing pretty good with it.
Yeah.
But I noticed that I was having like this burning, tingling, shooting thing going on.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that, my feet was going numb, my leg was going numb, and I was like, man, what is going on? So, me and him, we talked about this too.
Right.
So, I don't know what's going on. I've had this diabetes for like 10, 11 years. This isn't new. It's been here for a while. I just don't know what's going on.
So have you talked to your doctor about the burning and foot pain?
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like diabetic neuropathy.
What's that?
So diabetic neuropathy develops around 10 years plus after the onset of diabetes. It increases as time goes on, so I would just be aware of that. Definitely talk to your doctor. Usually it is caused by poor glucose control, also decreased blood circulation to your nerve tissue. Do you smoke?
No, but she does.
Okay. You want to make sure you don't smoke and make sure that you are controlling your blood glucose level because those are two big risk factors in developing this.
Can you tell me more?
Sure, of course I can tell you more. We've got 3 different types of neuropathy. We've got motor, sensory, and autonomic. Motor neuropathy affects the muscles and causes them to weaken and atrophy, and it eventually causes bone to deform and can change the ability to ambulate. The feet and the ankles are the key subject to this, and the skin on the extremities tend to have friction and pressure, which leads to those ulcerations, the wound that you're having on your foot. Infections and impaired healing are at high risk. Then we have sensory. Sensory nerves lead to paresthesia. Common feelings are those numbness, tingling, and burning that you're feeling in your feet. Sometimes it can lead to your hands, and sometimes it can also lead to a complete loss of sensation. Lack of sensitivity causes lack of awareness to soft tissue injury, so I'm glad you caught your wound when you did. Can affect the stomach, the heart, the bladder. If it affects the stomach, it's going to cause lack of movement from food from the stomach. If it affects the bladder, you may not be able to feel the sensation to void, and it can also cause bacteria growth and UTIs. There's also can affect the cardiovascular system, which can cause orthostatic hypotension, and a lack of sensation to chest pain, which can decrease the ability of detecting diseases to the heart.
Thanks.
Right, let's dive into the world of nerve changes. Pain is often the first sign, along with shrinking muscles in the arms and legs. Picture this: your feet start to swell and lose their ability to feel temperature or touch, kind of like walking around in a fog. And those weird sensations, they can get worse when you're standing still for too long, like when you're stuck at a desk or behind the wheel for hours, or even knitting. But that's not all. Some people may also face challenges with digestion, bathroom issues, and even sexual health. Plus, they might get dizzy when standing up. It's a lot happening in the body, right?
Did you pull up my email from my doctor? Anyways, okay, so it looks like my doctor did confirm that I might have some peripheral neuropathy going on. He said that the main thing that I need to focus on with medical management is diet, exercise, and medication to control my glucose levels. He also mentioned some elastic compression stockings, increasing my dietary sodium, doing small frequent meals or administration of medication, such as Lyrica and gabapentin. Does anyone know what gabapentin is? Okay, let's look that up. Gabapentin is a nerve agent. Oh, okay, so that'll help with all this nerve pain I've been experiencing.
Time for a cool test. When doctors use a tuning fork on your skin, they can check if your ability to feel vibrations is reduced. Imagine not being able to tell the difference between hot and cold, sharp and dull. Sounds pretty wild, right? That's what's happening when protective sensation is lost. To test this, they use a nylon thread on your feet that applies a gentle force, but if you can't feel it, that's a red flag. And when doctors look at nerve activity with fancy tests like electromyography, they find that the nerves are working way slower than usual, kind of like a traffic jam for your body's electrical signals.
So to summarize this all together, we have some happy feet tips. Number 1, wash and refresh. Clean feet daily with warm, soapy water. 2, peek and protect. Check for those cuts, blisters, and redness. Number 3, dry and hydrate. Pat dry, moisturize, but skip between the toes. We never want to go in between the toes, okay? Number 4, trim with care. Cut nails straight across. 5, sock it up. Wear clean, dry socks daily. Number 6, step smart and break in new shoes slowly. We don't want them to cause any new blisters or anything like that because that'll cause slow wound healing. And number 7, no toasty toes. Try to skip the heating pads or hot water bottles because those extreme heats can have a big effect on our actual feet if we're going through neuropathy. All right, keep those feet happy and healthy.
I can't feel my feet when I'm with you. Neuropathy, neuropathy. Oh, I can't feel my feet when I'm with you. Neuropathy, neuropathy.